Hey y'all, this is Sad Boys Mets Club. I am Giovanni Blanco and
I'm Franklin Blanco.
We are here to talk about many things, especially anything to do with the Mets, but also life, culture, current events,
Music.
and music, very important music, and of course the Mets.
You already said the Mets. Mets was the first thing you said.
It's the most important thing. It's our philosophy in life. The Mets. All right, let's just start talking right away. I mean, there have been a multitude of sign-ups and trades and things.
Big off season.
Big off season, right? So let's start talking about some of these. I'm kind of the question guy because I don't follow it as hard as you do. Like you're on top of all the trades and everything that's happening. Let's talk about the fish that got away.
Kyle Tucker. I'm still mad about Kyle Tucker. It's been like a month. I'm still not.
Why do you think we lost like that chance?
The Dodgers. It's a status thing because we would have paid him more because he's gonna opt out after the second year. Both of the deals were the same except for the Mets had a front-loaded deal. The Dodgers kind of didn't have that. I think theirs is more back-loaded and they have deferrals.
Didn't have a little more of a long-term too, a little bit for them?
Same deal. Same exact deal. Like But
he went with the winners.
Yeah, because it's like, would you rather be paid to carry a struggling team that, not to say what's going to happen this year, but proven to have a bad reputation, or get paid to be like the fifth best guy?
Yeah, to coast.
In LA. Like, just live on the beach for like an exorbitant amount of money. It's like, he chose the Dodgers. He's gonna get another ring with them. That's
so. We're saying that we would have taken that deal too.
We offered him that.
I mean, like if we were Kyle.
Oh yeah, if I was Kyle Tucker, I would have taken that. I mean, I guess no. Me personally, if I was in his shoes, but I was me, I would have taken it because I'd want to be on the Mets. Yeah. But if I was him, I would have taken that deal because it's just. It's a better run organization as been proven.
And not to wish any bad luck on anybody or anything, but Kyle has been known to kind of be injury prone.
He has gotten some injuries in the past, and you can't help but wish in the back of your head, as evil as it is, because in this situation, if he were to get an injury that took him out for part of whatever the 2 years that he's going to do, that would just hurt the Dodgers because he would still get paid.
He's going to get paid. He's going to get Bobby Bonilla no matter what.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, again, we're not wishing any harm on anybody, and we want Kyle Tucker to have a great season.
I mean,
he just doesn't have to play. You don't need to play.
God, he's going to have such a good season. That's like... Yeah. That's one of the best batting lineups. It's gonna be great for him.
Yeah. All right. So let's go. Let's talk Bo Bichette. After not being able to get Kyle Tucker, we looked around for.
I love it. I mean, we didn't even look around. That was the best thing to hear is that we had been talking to Bo Bichette the whole offseason. Like the whole time we were pursuing Kyle Tucker, we were also talking to Bo Bichette. And then it also does just help that we stole him from the Phillies. Like they've done the thing. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Phillies are basically the same team, if not a little worse, because they lost Ranger Suarez. And there's bad player relationship with like the management right now. But it's kind of I love that we signed Bo Bichette because we needed, even just for morale, we needed like that guy.
Yeah, a little veteran, like sort of flavor and energy and somebody who knows how to be on a team.
Yes, exactly. And like that team, he knows how to be on a team that wins.
That wins.
Gets to the World Series. That's like one game away from winning.
Yeah. Not one game away from losing.
Yeah.
As we know so well. So that's what does he bring to the Mets? I mean, this is the tricky part. I mean, the whole thing is that he's we were talking about this earlier today, that he's naturally like a shortstop and he can't be Lindor. But then, you know, we put that in the universe. You bring Bo Bichette, and then what happens?
I mean,
Lindor gets injured.
And you know what that is? I wore my cursed jersey. I didn't want to believe it was cursed.
Which jersey?
The Lindor jersey.
Why is it
the
cursed?
The Lindor New York City Connect jersey. I wore it to a game in San Diego where Alvarez got hit in the face with a ball he was trying to catch, and we traded a guy to the Padres mid-game.
Mid-game?
Mid-game.
Who did we trade?
I don't know, just some guy. It was like trade deadline time. We just traded.
So it happened during the game.
Yeah, and
while you were there.
I was wearing that jersey, and then I wore that jersey on the last day of the season.
Yeah.
And that's just like, I feel like that's one that I'm gonna put up on the wall.
Were you wearing the jersey when we got the injury report?
Yep.
No way.
I was wearing the jersey yesterday. So I think.
All right, we gotta hang that jersey.
Yeah, that jersey, great to look at. Not wearing it so much.
It's connecting to the wrong forces.
Mm-hmm. It's connecting to the Mets
dark
vibe
side
too much. I am worried. I'm worried about the Lindor thing, but I think that going back to what you said about what Bo Bichette brings to the team, he hits for contact. He's a hitter, and that is what we needed. You sent me an Instagram reel, like a day or two ago, of a Mets comeback in like the 9th inning.
Yeah, that's that crazy one that was like 7 runs, and
that happened because there was like one home run in that, and just hit after hit, and that's what we've been lacking. We've had so many our team last year was great at hitting these random home runs, and
a lot
that
of walk-off ones too.
But that doesn't lead to wins normally.
No,
we did hit a lot of walk-off home runs, but that was one of our biggest issues was we would hit these home runs, and that would be the only thing. That would be like the only time a guy got on base.
But it's still. Last year felt good because there was a lot of rallying. We a lot of coming from behind.
Shockingly, not as much as you would think. I think it used to be a thing that happened more, and then when it happened last year, you would be like, "That's the Mets. They do their thing." But if you look at the numbers, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was definitely a lot less for us making comebacks because we didn't have that consistent hitting that a guy like Bo Bichette is going to bring us. That's where I'm at. I still don't want him to play shortstop, even in spring training.
From your mouth to Mr. Mets ears.
God, it's just like he needs to learn third base. I would prefer if he didn't field at all. That's just me because he's so bad defensively. And like right now we have Brett Beatty, who's a great third baseman. We have Ronnie Mauricio as well, who's like right there, and we don't really have a designated hitter as it stands.
Yeah, a good hitter.
Because
someone that could be just perfect for that position, which he seems to be.
Exactly. He's like a solely
I think
guy.
I think that ideally, right, not having any sort of managerial experience in baseball. Ideally is that he's put in that position, the DH position, but he's filling in for Lindor. You know what I mean? So he's basically playing shortstop once every 10 games, to give Lindor a break, but also if Lindor gets injured.
That is because I do think
you know what I mean. But make him the DH. Make him the DH. Don't let him field. But put him there. He's that's his position, right? That's what he knows. And pray for the best. But welcome Bo Bichette to the Mets.
Yes. Also, what you said about having him take over for Lindor, every 10 games, just every once in a while, give Lindor a break. I think that could be good because I feel like we've seen that Lindor loves to play and he will play no matter what. And sometimes that's to the detriment of the team because he'll be injured and he's playing as hard as he can because he wants us to win, when it would be more beneficial for the long run if he took that rest day. So I could definitely see that being a good option, as like having Bichette be able to play shortstop.
Yeah.
But I am still firmly in the camp where he should be DH main most of the time.
Let's move on. So what were the other pickups that we can talk about?
Freddie Peralta. That's the
Freddie Peralta.
Freddie Peralta makes us a contention team. Like,
where is he in the number one? He's our number one?
He's gonna be our opening day starter if everything goes well in spring training.
Really? Wow.
Because other than him, it's Nolan McLean, and the only other world I can see is our two like wild card guys, Senga and Manaea and Kodai Senga. If they have crazy good spring training, maybe there are some, but it's like that's kind of, they have very high ceilings.
You don't feel like there might be, there isn't anybody else on the market or anything like that can pop up at the last minute?
On the market for us to get, I've been seeing, I do actually have a list, not on me, it's on my computer, but I do remember Chris Bassitt is somebody who could be for the Mets because he's probably the biggest pitcher who hasn't signed. He was with the Blue Jays and he had like a solid year. Blue Jay. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna just be Blue Jays, Brewers, Yankees, and I can't really complain.
No.
But he had like a solid year pitching and then a really good playoff run. And he's still out on the market. I think he's still holding out. The Mets haven't been mentioned for him. And we do probably want to get a left-handed guy. And I believe Chris Bassitt is right-handed because if you look at our rotation,
we're heavy on the right.
I mean, rotation fine. Bullpen is like rough. We have like 3 guys. But I think maybe some of the guys we invited to spring training might help us out there. I'm pretty sure there's a couple left-handed guys. But if we're talking hypotheticals, I've seen talks about Adrian Morejon, who's a Padre, and he's a bullpen guy, but he throws really hard and he's left-handed. I believe he throws really hard.
Okay.
And that is that's the kind of thing that I think we really, if we want to be rounding out this team, I think I would say, obviously, as it has been like the whole season, starter, bullpen guy, and then I want another guy. I could give you my list. The 4 things that I want for this team, which aren't going to happen.
Okay, wait. The list of 4 things that Frankie wants for this team. Just 4 things.
4 things before opening day.
And I'll add a 5th as a little bonus.
Okay. Starting off, because we were talking about it, bullpen guy. We need left-handed pitching, as I've said. Left-handed pitching, and we need somebody to throw hard. None of our guys right now, I mean, they're all solid. Some of them throw a little slower,
we need to replace what we lost.
Exactly. We need that 99 to 100. Like, we need that speed because we don't really have that right now.
We need a reason to bust out the trumpets again.
Exactly. And no offense to Devin Williams and Luke Weaver, who I think are going to be great for us. They don't have the trumpets. They don't have it.
They don't have the flash or the heat. Really.
The sauce.
The sauce. The sauce. What's number 2?
Number 2, just to cover the things we talked about, starting pitcher. Because right now, our starting pitchers are
You said Peralta.
Freddie Peralta, Nolan McLean, Clay Holmes, David Peterson, Kodai Senga, Senga and Manaea, and then potentially Jonathan and Tobias Myers. Tobias Myers more than Jonathan because I think Jonathan needs like a couple months at least in AAA because he will be that guy, just not yet. We brought him up too soon. And Tobias Myers has played a little bit of starter as well, so I think there's potential there. And we did say we're putting him on the starter track for spring training. But they're like, that feels like a very solid like
starting
2, then we have two guys who are like good fourth starter kind of guys, 4th and 5th, and then we have two guys who could be very good or very bad, being Kodai Senga and Starling Marte, who I have hopes for. They've said that Kodai looks good.
Well, we've seen we've seen the worst and the best from them.
We have seen. I mean, I would posit that we could still see better from Senga. Senga can be a monster, and Starling Marte was looking better last year. But it does just feel like we're missing. Like, I would like to have a very solid 1, 2, 3. I would like that. But I know that that's probably the biggest ask of anything right now. Moving on. Number 3. This is. I know we just got MJ. I don't remember his name. We just got that. We'll have it right there. We just got a guy who can be like, not to be that guy, but he's a very David Stearns pick. He's like low risk, medium reward.
Cheap.
Yeah, exactly. And that's good because we needed more. We needed a backup in the outfield, and like to see, because like depending on how spring training goes, Benj might not even make it.
No, Benj is gonna make it.
I'm hoping he makes it. I think he's gonna be our guy because he's that good. But you have to be prepared. And honestly, I like having this new guy as like a backup. But who I really want back is Starling Marte, because that's like Clubhouse.
You and Soto.
Yeah, exactly.
You and Soto want
that's a big reason. He is our $750 million man, and we want to keep him happy. Yeah. And nothing made him happier than being on the same team as Marte. And that's kind of like. And if you look at the numbers, there are a couple of other options. Like I was looking at Mike Tauchman, who's a free agent right now, and Andrew McCutchen as well, who just like you look at them. Yeah, but my one like wariness is if you look at the stats, Marte played a lot less than Andrew McCutchen last year, and he had a lot better stat. Like
statistics are like he's
he was like double the WAR of, and it's like. And I mean, that
why wouldn't we take him back though? Why wouldn't we get him back?
I think we're kind of waiting to see if he lands. Like, I feel like there could be a world where nobody really is jumping at the gun for him, and then he ends up coming back on like a $5 million a year deal. I think right now his market value is like $7 million a year, but I think we could get him.
Come on, fork it up, y'all, or Soto, fork it up.
We are
like go $7 million of your 750.
He should.
He totally should. I mean, he's your friend, right? Hook it up.
And I mean, we are still 40 million less, or like a little under 40 million less than the Dodgers. We still have room within our budget. Like, us and the Dodgers are 1 and 2 in terms of payroll, and we still have that room. Like, if we want to beat the Dodgers, we have $40 million.
We don't. In theory, we don't have it. We would just be able to spend it.
Yes, we have $40 million that we wouldn't be the
most
exactly without being. We're already spending like $50 million more than the next lowest team, but it's the thought that counts. So I want Marte back.
Okay. So that was 3. What's 4?
That's 3. 4 is the fun one. 4, I think you already know. I want Kiké Hernández.
Kiké Hernández is the Pedro Pascal of the MLB.
That's a funny way to put it.
He kind of is, though. He kind of is. He's kind of like, people just really like him, and
he's like another reason you pick Marte for the vibes, and he can also play a little. Kiké Hernández more so for the vibes, but also he is utility, and if we were to do a trade in some way to get rid of one of our guys. So, like, say we get rid of, like, Mauricio, though I want him to succeed. I want him to succeed this year. But if we were to trade him, then we could get another, like, major league player around the... I know we still have a lot of guys, but Kiké Hernández also knows what it's like to win. He's been on a lot of winning teams.
Yeah.
And he's just a good, fun guy to have around the clubhouse.
That doesn't hurt.
And the Dodgers seemingly don't want him back. Like, their players have said, bring him back. And the management hasn't brought him back.
I have a weird feeling that basically what they're doing is just like waiting for somebody to want him, and then they're going to offer him twice as much. Because they can.
That might just be like a power move.
They're going to pull that move. They're going to be like, oh, so the Mets want you? We'll give you twice as much and come with us. And we'll look like silly dummies again. But but hopefully that won't be the case. I'm going to stay positive. It would be great to get Kiké.
I feel like he's one of those. I feel like he's in the same situation as Starling Marte and Andrew McCutchen, where their teams just haven't said that they want them back. Like, there's a couple of players who are just meant for a team, and the team has moved on from them. And I feel like we could definitely snag some guys. I mean, obviously one of those is our team has moved on from a guy, and now I'm the fan saying bring him back.
Bring Marte back.
But I feel like there's potential there to scoop up a guy who's solid, good clubhouse vibes for not that much, because like their market has kind of died down. Those are my four guys. If you'd asked me a couple weeks ago, I would have wildly different answers, like Framber Valdez, Eugenio Suarez, but the off season's moved on, so that's where I'm at right now. Obviously, though, if we went into the main season like this, I wouldn't be that upset. We have a lot of potential. We just need more proven guys.
My ask is a very simple one. Just win the World Series. That's all I'm asking. Just make it all the way and win and take us back to 86.
I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, there's not enough cocaine in the world to get that back.
I mean, that $40 million. Let's get us that cocaine.
Actually, you know what? That you mentioned that. That my fifth request is that Kiké Hernández not retire.
I think we have a few more years, but that's, to rephrase both of yours, to win the World Series before he retires. Just
to give it to Keith
before 2030.
Come on. No. This year.
I think if I was a betting man, I would say the Dodgers would three-peat. But
what?
If we're being optimistic, it's the Mets year.
Which is our motto here at the Sad Boys Mets Club, to be optimistic.
Contrary to the name.
All right, let's talk about the World Baseball Classic real quick. So the World Baseball Classic happening very soon. I think the 3 locations, right?
There.
4 locations, okay.
I think.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's Tokyo.
I believe, I don't know all of them, but I do think.
I mean, it's Miami, Tokyo,
Miami, Arizona, or somewhere, Texas, maybe.
Texas. I think you're right. Houston, I think it is.
And then one more. I feel like it's got to be somewhere in the Caribbean, somewhere like. I feel like it would be ridiculous.
Puerto Rico, actually.
I would think Puerto Rico, because I think Puerto Rico is like the headliner of their own bracket.
Which is kind of messed up because the whole news about the team and
it's falling apart. Though I did see somewhere that might have been a lie that Bad Bunny did offer to pay insurance for those guys that didn't get insurance, which doesn't even matter now for a guy like Francisco Lindor, because.
But there's whatever he doesn't. It's there are other Puerto Rican players.
I hate to jump the gun, but I do think Puerto Rico is a little bit out of contention right now.
Okay.
I think
For the World Baseball Classic.
for the World Baseball Classic, I think all of those Puerto Rican players are going to be great this year, except for Edwin Diaz. You know what you did. I'm excited to see him pitch here more because
Yeah, I mean, it's like, look, it's we're local to LA, so we are kind of looking forward to. I mean, that's the advantage about living here is that we get to see the Dodgers play. No, it's good, and Dodger Stadium is just definitely one of the best places to be.
great,
without a doubt.
great stadium. And you get to see the best living baseball player of our generation.
That's right.
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I was gonna say somebody else that is no longer with the team. And I think they actually might be dead, so I'm not even gonna bring their name up because it'd be kind of rude. But let's talk Bad Bunny. Let's step out of the MLB for a second and talk about how impactful that performance was. I mean, we haven't talked about it. You and I haven't talked about it yet. It's been a couple days, and you know, everything leading up to it, all the sort of controversy and all the people that were against it because whatever. Oh, it's all in Spanish.
Which,
it's like, you know.
By the way, have you seen the photos of like not of the Kid Rock Super Bowl, but of like from behind the crowd of how few people were there?
Oh yeah.
It looks so sad.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I personally don't want to criticize.
I want to criticize Kid Rock. He's Kid Rock is not. That is what I'll say.
Yeah.
You can not enjoy Bad Bunny, but if you choose to enjoy Kid Rock over Bad Bunny,
I mean, it's kind of tricky. He had his moment, and I feel like, again, I don't want to knock on anybody who's performing at the other thing. To me, it's just really more about the reason behind it. That's the thing that's like really kind of like, to call it like all American and not have anybody of like color or anybody outside of whatever was there. And
which I think I will say is probably one of my favorite things about the Bad Bunny performance was that the part at the end where he said every country in both Americas,
in the Americas, yeah.
And that, like, because that's a point that you kind of lose in like the modern like talking about stuff is you say America, you think of the US.
Yeah.
And
it's America. And it's like America is also South America and Canada and Central America and the Caribbean.
I love that shout out for Canada.
Yeah,
I
Canada.
wouldn't have expected.
Canada. It's so funny. I saw a meme of this girl who is from Canada, and she's like started saying all names of places of Canada with a Puerto Rican accent. She's like Ontario, Toronto. She's like loving it. She's like Canada. But seriously, here's the thing. Here's a crazy thing. It's like, for me, I know you've been a fan of Bad Bunny, and I mean, we're Dominican heritage.
You've definitely been exposed to Bad Bunny.
I've seen Bad Bunny since the second he came out. Like, you know, I know people in this Latin music industry. People have always said, "Oh, this guy, whatever."
And your family.
And my family's always been hardcore. They're super huge fans. I've never been a big fan of reggaeton, just me personally, just because I've always thought that it was it has its place. But for me, I kind of changed my tune with this last album because I felt like he completely he kind of achieved a certain level of success. I mean, the highest possible. And then instead of repeating himself, he recorded something where he paid tribute to all the greats before him in a way that he still maintained his own artist personality and his integrity, but still paid tribute. And that's what I feel like was manifested in the performance, where he did so many nods to all these things that, like, I personally grew up with growing up in Dominican Republic and in New York and all this stuff. So it's like, to me, it's like it was all these like, it's funny because I was thinking about this the other day, sorry to go on a tangent. People say the word trigger, it always has like a negative connotation, right? But
you can get triggered for like these good memories.
you can also get triggered by like these good like it was just so much like, oh my god, this is so like instant joy, instant like love, instant like emotion, and it was just, it's crazy because it's strange to me that people said, it's the worst, halftime show. I feel like even if you didn't like the music, the sort of outline of everything that happened, it was the most cinematic, the best storytelling of any other halftime show. Like you can hate his music, but what he did laid out like.
I mean, he fell through a roof. That's commitment.
I like he just brushed himself off and he walked out.
Speaking, you did that. I'm thinking about those shoulders, that outfit. I know we're talking about the music, but on a tangent, I love his style so much. Yeah. And I love that he brought that to the Super Bowl. And I will also say, another tangent, you were talking about he's paying tribute to all these people. He started playing a little bit of Gasolina, and that
there was a little nod to Tego Calderon. I think there was like maybe even a J Balvin or Don Omar, a little
there
nod.
Must have been. But did you know that Daddy Yankee is an actual priest now? Daddy Yankee is Father Yankee. I felt like I had to share that.
Father Yankee.
Exactly. Like that's. I had to share
he's always
that.
been daddy.
Yeah, but now he's
father. Now he's official. I guess.
But yeah. Oh, also, you did say that you got on board with this last album.
This last album, I mean, it really kind of blew me away because I feel like there was something, just exactly what happened with the halftime show. It felt like an album, like in this idea of album, the concept of album, you're telling a story, like overall, these sort of like each song being a chapter. That album is just excellent through and through. And it's like, I have friends who are like, I can't believe that. I'm like, you gotta listen to this record. I mean, it's like, I stand by it. But again, I feel like even that, it's not even like, that halftime show was just so culturally significant. I mean, right off the bat, he starts with the phrase "Hoy se bebe," and that's such a Dominican thing to say. Basically, when you say "Hoy se bebe," you're setting it off. It's like, we are here, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna this is gonna be the jam. We're gonna party. This is gonna be explosive, and it's just like. And then it's like in a sugarcane field, you know what I mean? And it's like
that was people.
Oh, and they.
Yes, that's the craziest thing. There were people in there.
Soylent Green. It's people. They were. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you knew this. That intro bit, like the video before it actually went to the Super Bowl. Yeah. That was filmed in the Dominican Republic. That was he didn't make it on a set or anything. Like he went there and they filmed it. And I thought that was
that's beautiful. I love how it was just also like, the title card was in Spanish. It was just like, El show de medio tiempo, blah blah, Super Bowl. Then it said its full name. It didn't say Bad Bunny. It gave its 4 names and stuff. I was just like, oh man, this is cool. And it was just cool too. I just feel like also that the music tends to be very it's sensual, it's sexual in nature, and for some reason it never seems personal. It just always seems sort of like this sort of confrontation kind of thing, but it never feels like deep, and I just feel like that performance, just him walking towards the camera and then just going through all the things. It was just like the piragua, the feel, the guys playing domino, the taco stand, the women doing their nails and all this, all the crazy neighborhoody things that, you know, I grew up watching as a kid, seeing and whatever, and it was just cool. I mean, like, I know that the casita thing, the like the little house parties, that was like the whole theme of his shows that he was doing in Puerto Rico. Your aunt and Uncle Amari and Dorca just went to go see it in Puerto Rico, and they said it was like the most amazing thing. It was a party, you know. It's like, see all those celebrities there, all the people, you know, whatever, Cardi B and Pedro Pascal, Jessica Alba.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's like, I mean, the funniest thing was I was in a trance watching it, so I didn't process that all those people were back there.
It took me a second time to kind of.
But like, I saw people back there, and I was like, I wonder what's going on with those people. And then afterwards, I saw like everybody was like, Jessica Alba was there, and I was like, but yeah. I like. Who
looks? She's like hasn't aged in 20 years. It was just like, that's why I didn't know. It was just
she looks straight out of Fantastic Four
or Sin City. And what else happened in the thing? The whole wedding thing. I don't know if you heard the story that basically this couple, the California couple, they had planned their wedding and whatever, and they had a few invitations left, and their first dance song was going to be a Bad Bunny song.
So they invited Bad Bunny?
So they just said, let's send an invite to his people. And they responded, they said, look, Bad Bunny's not going to be able to go to your wedding, but if it's okay, can we jump on a Zoom? We'd like to talk to you. And they're like, okay. And they'd been planning this wedding for like 2 years. And then they were like, we want you to be on in the Super Bowl. They were like,
you don't say no to that.
All the people canceling all the plans. But it was beautiful, and it's like, I love it too, because they did the whole engagement thing first, and then, you know, a minute later they were on stage, and, you know, the whole thing. You know, there were so many things, like kids, like I was that kid sleeping on the chairs, and sleeping on people's like on the coats, and like people would pile up coats on the bed, and you know, and it'd come to be like 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and they'd put the kid on the bed. It's like, hey, because the party kept going, and like to this day, the smell of pleather and fake fur always brings me back to that kind of stuff. But that was cool. The kid that he gave the Grammy to,
I think it might have been the same kid.
Yeah, they thought that it might have been that kid that was like kidnapped taken by ICE.
I've been hearing stuff.
It's not the same kid, but the sort of the timing and the look, exactly, the symbolism of it. What else?
Lady Gaga.
Oh my God, Lady Gaga.
By the way, my favorite new dance move now. She hit that.
She was salsaing for her life.
She was out of her depth.
Her life depended on it.
Which, by the way, I'm also like, there were a lot of speculations on who the guest would be. I'm half convinced Bad Bunny just likes Lady Gaga and wanted to dance with her because he looked so happy.
He did, and
like,
you know what?
There was
a moment in the Grammys. I don't know if you saw that when he won. She was like in tears.
I didn't see that. I've only seen like him.
Oh, when he won, he was in tears, and she went up to him, and she was just like, whatever. So it's like, it was kind of like, I don't know if they were already in the planning.
Sure,
I mean, they were already in the planning. They must have been, right? I mean, because
like,
that was a week ago. It must have been.
But still, it's like that is.
It's still beautiful. It's still beautiful. It's still also another thing about. To go on a different tangent, I think a good song can be remixed and changed in many ways, and it's still a good song. Like that, to hear that song, which is probably one of my favorite songs of last year. Like,
I will say Heartbreak, because somebody was missing from that song who would have been wonderful.
It would have been.
It's asking for too much. That would have been perfect. But yeah.
You know, who knows? But it also gave her the chance to kind of shine by herself too. So it was
I do feel like it's normally when I see that song, I'm like seeing him. So
Yeah. And to me, it almost sounds, I don't know, it sounds like a Bruno Mars song. So it's always think it's like,
he was there in spirit.
He was there. It's his song. I mean, I believe it's his song. But to hear it in salsa, man, that was just like, and straight up like real salsa, like full on orchestra. It was great. It was great. And things like, I'll get emotional if I talk about this, because a moment that he was just like, when he's just like, I got here because I believed in myself, and I said I was worthy. He said it in Spanish, and then he said, you're worthy too. Don't you forget it. You're more worthy than you. He said, you're more worthy than you think. And I was just like, whoa, man, come on, man. Kid Rock ain't telling me that I'm worthy. He ain't saying I'm worthy. Or like,
he's saying I'm worthy.
It's just that sort of representation, man. It's like, say representation matters. It's like so important to show these things, to see these things, to and people say, oh, the whole thing was in Spanish, and it's like, who gives a fuck? It's like,
which, by the way, most viewership any Super Bowl has
the most.
Like,
so what does that tell
far.
you? What does that tell you? So it's like, and it's also, music is an emotion. It's a vibe, and the language sometimes isn't the first part of it. I mean, it's like people have been bringing up. Like, I saw an interview with Mark Anthony, and he said, "Look, Andrea Bocelli is one of my favorite singers, and I don't understand a word in Italian." So it's like.
Who, by the way, I think was in Solo Mio.
Bocelli?
Yeah.
That's another talk. That's another talk. We're gonna have to bring that up later. But to wrap up this whole thing, it was to use a baseball phrase. Baseball. He knocked it out of the park. It was a home run, and not only was it just a fun thing to watch. Oh, the thing with the lights is a thing that's like an experience. I had to go back to that. The electricity poles when the lights go out. It's such a thing in the Caribbean. Se fue la luz. The lights go out on a daily basis. Just that's how they maintain the power grids. They keep things like rolling because there's not enough money to keep everything on at all times, and that thing, and the Ricky Martin thing, singing that thing about Hawaii, like, we don't want to end up like Hawaii. That's like,
I'm in American history right now. We just talked about Hawaii, and that is, it's bleak about how much that is. Then we're moving on, Monroe Doctrine, talking about just moving right along.
Yes,
it's like, ooh. Getting awfully similar to Hawaii, but it's all very recent, to be honest. In the large scheme of history, all this stuff has been happening in the last 100 years. It's America.
But that's the thing. It's like, look, we're a nation of immigrants. We are. Americans are people of different cultures combined, and we can't forget that. But thank you, Bad Bunny.
Nobody's illegal on stolen land.
Thank you, Billie Eilish.
I mean, that was another thing. I've never been a fan of her or her brother that much. Like, I know they can make music, but afterwards, their response to the backlash of saying that just made me like them more.
Oh, how they would just give up everything. They were just like, we don't care.
It's like, this is important. Like, that's great, because that's what you need. You need the people of privilege,
to actually
the rich white people, to be saying, like, yes, I do care, and this is, like, I stand for this, and that's awesome. Like, you gotta love that.
Yeah. So,
back to baseball, another thing that is on my mind right now. I would like to see which of the Dodgers go to the White House, because Carlos Mendoza, disappointingly, is saying he will go back. because World Series winners go to the White House, and they went last year. All of them, I believe, except for Freddie Freeman because he was injured, and then one. I think I took a screenshot. Which, by the way, I don't know this player at all, but he's now my favorite Dodger because
he officially dodged.
No, yeah, he stayed home. He is, by the way, like, he's not a citizen. He stayed home, and on his Instagram story, he posted, "In my brown house," with a photo of him smiling. We'll put it up on the screen. Like, that is, and like that. These are like my new favorite Dodger.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm. Another just thing, political baseball, I would like to see it be, I think a lot of the times it's happened where enough players wouldn't want to go, specifically in the Trump era, enough players wouldn't want to go where Trump gets offended and it gets canceled.
Yeah.
I want to see that this time because I'm upset because the Dodgers, one of their biggest things is like, the Dodgers wouldn't be a thing without immigrants, specifically like Latino immigrants. Like, it's where in LA, it doesn't run without the Mexicans, and it's like, and it would be crazy to go again. Like, I cannot.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of controversy there. There's a lot of history too, sort of the Chavez Ravine and that whole thing. So it's like it wouldn't be something new.
Yeah.
People like to say, like, the same thing as they say it for music, like, don't mix the politics with what you enjoy or the fun stuff.
Though.
And it's like, but it is different. It is when you're talking about people's lives and you're talking about what's been happening, and
I've always
and it's
been
all
of
related.
the
Like I said, you're talking about the immigrant, experience and what's going on in this country. And
I've always been of the stance that it doesn't, like, politics shouldn't be dividing people, but then you get to a point where now it's not politics about like how we're spending money, it's about, which is another thing where I think it's getting to the point in other places, but right now there are people being murdered and put in camps illegally, and that is a matter that's not like politics, that's a matter of like your morals and who that is, like, and yeah. I feel like going back to the Dodgers, it would, like, it's a team of immigrants built on this, built on
land. Yeah.
Like, it's like that's their whole founding idea is like, it's Jackie Robinson's team. Like, this is, I feel like I don't have high standards for the Dodgers, but like that's where I put my standards. But I think they're gonna go. I think many of them are gonna go. I'm just hoping that a couple of them won't.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll be reporting. All right, let's just end this on a lighter note. This is the first thing that we've done, right? So we're just kind of experimenting. We're having fun. Seeing how it feels. We want to talk about several things in these episodes. Bring up things on the regular. We want to talk about like our favorite old school player of the week. We want to talk about walk-on music. Like.
Speaking of Bad Bunny, that's like.
Like, we'll talk about like, what's our favorite walk-on music of the week or player, and also we could talk about like what we would suggest for a player. Like if we have a player in mind,
if they're lacking right now.
Like like for example, what was Bo Bichette's walk-on music? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay.
So
we had like let's give him a couple of choices for next week.
He needs something good though. If he's gonna be our like guy who's getting all the hits, he needs a good walk-up song.
Yeah. I mean, let's work on that. And other things we'd like to do also, like, talk about movies and actual albums and music and stuff like that. And, so looking forward to that. And this is Sad Boys Mets Club. And maybe we should talk about the title itself, Sad Boys Mets Club. I've been a Mets fan since the late 70s, and to be specific, we were Yankees fans in my house. And in the mid to late 70s, we couldn't afford to go. We were living in Jersey City, New Jersey, and we couldn't afford for the whole family to go to Yankees games, not as often as we'd liked. And at the time, this is 76, 77, 78, 79. The Mets were possibly at their worst of all time. And they were just giving tickets away. So literally, I always joke that I think Carvel ice cream stores were giving away tickets, and my father would always just be like, "Okay, we're gonna go see the Mets," and that's how we eventually became Mets fans. Because when you go to a stadium and that can hold like 50,000 people, and there's like 5,000 people there, as a kid, it's like a playground. You're like, there was no, I don't even remember security or anything like that. You can run everywhere.
So few people.
I remember seeing Dave Kingman and George Foster up close, like this close, It was crazy. It's crazy, but it kind of cemented that. And of course, going into holding on as a fan and learning that loss is a part of life, but you keep on going. And then I have the 1986 happen, and the 85 too, which was kind of a fun year as a fan. And then all the craziness after is just like, and to be able to pass that on to Frankie to kind of
thanks.
It's my greatest gift to you, being a Mets fan. But it's the cool thing is that it's something that we get to share. It's a rarity to kind of be able to we're father and son, and we're different generations, different beliefs, loves, life, and to have something that we can both cheer on together, that's actually like magical. So
that's the beauty of baseball.
It's the beauty of baseball. Baseball.
Ayun Dominican, papi.
Frankie's half Dominican, and we're going to be working on that. But that said, sad boys mainly because
we're sad right now, but hopefully we'll fix some of this Mets sadness.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll spread some positivity.
Yeah.
Maybe wallow a little bit, but mostly positivity.
Mostly. We'll definitely be working on that. But as folks say, subscribe, like, do the thing that you got to do.
Smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell. And turn your notifications on.
Yes, get yourself a Sad Boys Mets Club t-shirt. Whatever you need to do, be a part of it.
Join the club.
This is Giovanni.
And Franklin. Signing off. Is there like a Mets way to say goodbye? So we can say, see you next year. Oh.
There's always next year.
I was going to say like, going, but I like... There's always next year.
Yeah. So if we don't see you, there's always next year. We'll say that. Thank you for being here.
Good night.
I gotta have the last word. Dang it.